Okay, Twin Flames, here's your weekly. Let's get right into it. My fingers are nice and sore from shuffling all day, so but yeah, so it's all ready to go. Shuffled, cut, and I'm gonna do it a little bit more on camera and then lay out the cards and get right into it. So here we go. Okay, so let's get this angle down here on the floor. Sorry about that. All right. So, okay. Already got the King of Wands there on the bottom. I did look at the top and bottom cards and I saw Temperance and King of Wands. So, some tempering going on for the Divine Masculine. Perhaps. Perhaps definitely. So, I'm going to shuffle just a little bit more. Angle this down a little bit just so y'all can see. Actually, let me move this like... There we go. Alright, one more little one here. Five of Coins. Two of Swords. So, everyone needs to decide, are they going to participate in lack mentality or not? You be the judge. Sun card. Yeah, shed some light on that subject. Six of Wands crowning. Give it a 4. Oh. Seven of Swords. Okay. So I'm gonna... No, I don't have enough room for my hand to show the card on the... Okay, there we go. Six of Wands, Seven of Swords. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Hermit. So, that's been coming up a little bit again. So that's in the root foundation. Temperance, I'm saying, there you go. Masculine. Okay, feminine, what do we have for your card that's connected? Right wing. Ten of Wands. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. So, do 3 on each. For the Trinity with Unity. 4 of Swords, masculine. 1, 2, 3. Ten of Coins. Rest your mind. Okay? All the provisions are in the mail. You know, so to say. Or quite literally for some of you. Figuratively and literally. Brand new beginning. 10 of Coins. Ace of Coins. Okay? 4 of Swords and Temperance. I like that. Ace of Wands. So, masculine has Ace of Coins. Feminine has Ace of Wands. Oh, and 10 of Wands. And masculine has 10 and Ace of Coins. Muy interesante. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, and King of Coins over here on the side of the Divine Feminine. Ace of Wands. Right after that 10 of Wands, we have Ace of Wands, King of Coins. And 2 of Wands. There's that beautiful 2 of Wands again. So let's see what we got here. On the bottom, we have 5 of Swords. Empress on the top. Yeah, the Empress is feeling the betrayal. Like everywhere she steps, it's just pokey thorns and tackboard strips, like the carpet on the edge where you, but everywhere, just right when you step just wrong, you feel the tack strip underneath the carpet. Yeah, this is how the Divine Feminine feels. Like she just wants to be this Empress, but everywhere she's stepping, it's like, ow, 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 ow. Guess what? I'm just going to stand still and meditate like a demon. So, yeah. Because it's like, if you want to be the Empress, you can't engage. Not in this low brow, low vibe. Nah. Nah. And it's like, you're not even mad. It's just like, nah. So, Empress, Divine Feminine is like, nah, that's okay. What flavor do you have? Oh, you don't have the one I have? Nah. Oh, I can go without ice cream today, actually. Okay, that's where she's at. Like, she's not like, oh, I had my heart set on ice cream and I want to have ice cream. No, Divine Feminine's like, you know what? Hey, okay, cool. That's divine. Maybe there's a yogurt shop open instead. Or we'll go to smoothies. Whatever. We're going to have the best day ever no matter what, David Avocado Wolf. Okay? Empress. No. I just got, don't let anyone sway your slay. Like slaying them. Like slay the demons, okay? When you're slaying them demons, don't let anyone distract you. Don't let anyone sway you, okay? If you're being that Empress, Divine Feminine, then you know what you're doing, okay? And sometimes that compassion needs to be turned inwardly. 10 of Wands. Yeah, I'm going to start with you, Feminine. 10 of Wands. As the connection to the twin flame here, okay? And the reason why you're done and you want a new beginning with this Ace of Ace of Wands, it's because you're tired of the bullshit. You're done. This 7 of Swords. That's why you 5 of Swords it and just cut MNFers out. I don't want to curse, but I'm feeling that. Yeah, I'm feeling it. So that's at the heart core of it. So the masculine is feeling this too. So we'll get into that in a second. And this is why you need to do this, and just drop those 10 of Wands, drop all 10. Give it up to the angels. Okay? Because especially if it's like a vengeful thing that comes up, okay, that's ego. But what happens when you do that, when that comes up, release it to the angels and snicker to yourself that the angels could yeah, you want to see some vengeance? Let some angels take out some vengeance on some. I'm just saying, just give it up to the angels, and you're always the good guy, and you can focus on doing awesome shit. Okay? Ace of Wands. So you take that lightsaber and you just. Anyone wants to get in the way? Oh, you like being laser sliced? You must like being laser sliced. Don't get in the way of the Divine Feminine. Okay, because she has a very important job to do. Yeah, that's right, world. I'm talking to you. You're not going to stand in her way anymore. Because she's the king of coins. She ain't even the queen. She's the king. That means she's got her left brain working. Okay? Left brain has clocked in. So that's why I'm really getting this like Ace of Wands, singularity, one, okay, this one energy, the left brain, that logic, left logic. Now, this is what's helping you self-protect by having boundaries, knowing when you've done your part, you've done your due diligence, you've been long-suffering, okay? You're like, okay, angels, all right, now it's your turn. I'm giving it all up to you now, okay? I did my part. Here you guys go. I'm done with summer camp. I'm going to go back to my apartment now, or house, or my trailer, or whatever, teepee, whatever we live in, okay? Tree fort, hammock. Pray for all the people who, you know, we're just going through some twin flame shit. There's some people who are like living under bridges, who are dealing with serious addictions and all kind. I mean, real dark, lonely places. Okay, so when we get into our funk, let's pray for those who are even funkier than us right now. Okay, that's a good way to channel that. So you give any vengeful thoughts that come up, you give it to the angels, okay, and you focus your passion, okay, redirect that. So it's like 10 of Wands, Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands, boom, boom, boom. Everything's in order with your masculine energy, and it's King of Coins, so that's like manifestation station. For the feminine. And that's what I'm saying. This masculine energy, divine masculine energy, is coming in for the feminines, okay? You can hold your own. I just got you can hold your own. In the ring? Oh, some of you can hold your own in the ring. Well, a ring-a-ding-ding. All right, we have the Hermit on the bottom, so this is going deep within. Is there anything in your life that's bullying you mentally, emotionally, physically, environmentally, governmentally? Okay, so what are you going to do about it? Go deep within, figure it out. Unlock that toolbox. See what you're working with. Make it work for you. Because nobody likes this Seven of Swords. And see how the hand is like grabbing at it? This card, to me, it resonates with that energy of someone hurting themselves to manipulate somebody else. You can see how they're grabbing onto the sharp parts of the swords. Okay? Yeah. Nobody wants to be doing any of that dumb shit, right? Nobody's doing that, okay? Feminine, masculine, nobody's doing that dumb stuff. Because that's stupid and inaccurate. Especially if, you know, it's just our temple. And our temple, I was going to say especially our physical body, but our physical body contains everything else. So we don't want to be doing that to any, that this is self-sabotage. That never works out good for anybody. That's not growth. But we have Six of Wands crowning. That's very victorious and liberating. The promise, getting what's due you. You're just your day's wages, okay? What you worked for. Nothing more, nothing less. You just want what's due you. And that's the energy that needs to be crowning, and both masculine and feminine need to be focusing on this. Are you pulling your weight? Are you asking for more than what, okay? And don't take less either. Unless you're not pulling your weight. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing down here. Which is not all this low vibe stuff that you have to keep throwing. 10 of Wands, start it over. I'm good on my own, and okay. It has to be coming from a balanced place. Okay, going deep within for both twins with that Hermit card. It can't be self-sabotage. It can't be lashing out at the other. Okay, so make sure that when you throw down that 10 of Wands, that you're not keeping one kind of half of a one stuck in your back pocket, maybe just, you know, up your sleeve, just one, just a half, just a little piece of, just a little sliver of one. No. You leave it, drop it all, burn it up. The angels take care of all of it, okay? You just have to surrender it. And it looks really good and everything's in order once you do that. Then it's the Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands. Okay, 1, 2, bam. Manifest. So, take that masculine energy. Okay. That's solar. That's sun. Golden rod. Okay. And wave it around and touch stuff and manifest. Provide for yourself by co-creating with God, the universe, the forces that you have available to you right now. You can make wondrous things happen. And tangibly, physically, okay, energetically, being able to let go and surrender is it's happening. It's right here for you. Divine Feminine, you can do it. Okay, you don't need anybody's help but God. And that goes the same for the masculine, but I'm just saying it's on the side of the feminine. So, Temperance, that's Archangel Gabriel. But this is that tempering of the masculine and feminine to get all the distortions of the masculine out. And as the feminine anchors this, because it kind of comes in a little bit first, because like I've explained before, like the feminine is the smaller, physically weaker. I don't really like that word, but actually if you break it down linguistically, what it really means is very powerful. But so they need to know things first. They need to be a little bit more tuned in to subtleties, okay? So it's not that she's more special. It's we each have a niche to fill, okay? Because just the special, unique qualities of the masculine compared to the feminine, okay? So he has the physical, you know, stature to be in the midst of danger and have that fight or flight and be able to hold their own, okay? Because they could come across another male, but they could come across another female and they could be stronger than them. With a female, they could luck out and come across another female, but if they come across another male, I'm just saying like in the wild, okay? So what I'm saying is the female, and they have, I was going to say cubs, children or whatever to protect too, so they really need to be precautionary. They need to lead the way. They need to have the messages come in, have that intuition, be a little bit ahead of the game. Just for simple, you know, self-preservation, really, so we can have an experience, actually have an experience down here and live through it. So temperance, okay, for the masculine, okay, connected. So when it comes to this twin flame connection, you need some tempering. Yeah, slow it down, calm it down a little bit, balance it out. This is Major Arcana here to assist you, okay? And then you both have the Hermit. We both, all of us, okay, feminine, masculine, the Hermit, and the Foundation. So that's Major Arcana, but everything else is just everybody on their own, okay? Now putting their... Oh, Harry Potter, I thought of it. Okay, so since the last video, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe it wasn't like something I was into, so I couldn't really remember, but I had heard it so many times, so it was funny I couldn't remember, but yeah. So Harry Potter, okay, so it's like, you got the wand now. Now you're like, okay, now we got to test our skills. And like literally, the feminine has, you know, 2 in one hand, and one just like, you know, at home, spare under the, you know. She's just manifesting everywhere she goes. She's just like, oh really? Bam, no problem. 10 of Wands. Give that up to the angels. I'm manifesting like a demon. Okay, but this is just a figure of speech. Don't anybody get all caught up in judgments. No judgments, just jokes. All right? So temperance for the masculine is going to do this. Give you peace of mind. 4 of Swords. Rest your mind. The easiest way to rest your mind is meditation or sleep. That's naturally what our bodies do, because if we can't, not that we can't, but if meditation just, it's not there for you yet, okay, then sleep is the way we rest our mind. And of course, we all, okay, meditate and sleep both, is what I like to do. So this is just resting the mind. So meditation, sleep, taking naps, just daydreaming, letting your mind just rest, okay? No stimulation. Not reading, not writing, no creativity, not getting creative. This is letting the mind rest. Okay? And I think when this restful mind, in addition to this temperance, which is assistance from the angels, Archangel Gabriel, you know, Major Arcana coming in to assist you with this balance, when it brings this refreshed, okay, revitalized, after the resting of the mind, you're going to be revitalized, okay? Balance, rested mind, As a result of the rested mind, you're going to have your focus and your thoughts freed up to be your own now, to call in what you want to manifest. And for the masculine, this is about time, because this is a lot of you guys, you're waiting on this, okay? The Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, really, okay, this provisionary, that the masculine is, that's their role. That's what they like to do. And so the stripping of all the distortion of what all this means, okay, because it's unique for everyone, so there's not one size fits all for anything. So with the Four of Swords and the Temperance, you're going to see your provisionary role with your own special like little decoder thing, okay? So it's like only you have the vibrational code to see your destiny. God, and only God can give that to you, and only you can have it, and only you can see that. So everyone's path is unique only to them. So the thing is that others who can see that for themselves can relate that to you and then be able to understand. But others who aren't going through that, aren't having these shifts at the same time. Okay, it's going to happen eventually for everyone, hopefully. I hope. Okay, so people might not understand because they don't understand the uniqueness thing yet. A lot of people are still in this conformed mindset of, you know, things have to be a certain way, look a certain way, a man has to do a certain thing, a woman has to do certain thing. But with the twin flame thing, we're learning that each and every path is unique because it's triangulated with God. It's not compared laterally to who's doing this over here and what's going on over there and what's the standard way down here in the 3D. We're looking up to the higher, the higher. Okay, so balanced and tempered divine masculine, rested mind. Okay, you have assistance with Archangel Gabriel, major arcana with temperance, to get to that rested mind. And when you have that rested mind, you will find your place in this state of grace where you are blessed with the thoughts that you need in order to bring in the, I'm seeing literally finances, okay, to get you to the next level. So this is like the hindrance, the thing you're waiting on to get you to the next level. Okay, this is what you're working with. So this is coming in for you, and it's a big, it's a lot, it's a big lot, it's a lot of big, tangible, physically tangible resources, okay? So rest your mind, put your mind at ease, okay? Be open to the angels assisting you with helping you to put your mind at ease and to balance you out. So meditation, yeah, okay. Dream about what you're going to do. Plan, write things out, journal, whatever, about what you're going to do when this waterfall hits you. So, very interesting, okay, mirroring 10 and Ace of Wands on the feminine, on the right, and then left brain, masculine, 10 and Ace of Coins. So that's proper. That's right and proper. Right? Okay. So let's pull one of these for the feminine. Okay. Kuan Yin. We'll pull one of these for the masculine. One card from Kuan Yin, please, for the Divine Feminine Twin Flame Collective. What's the most important message? One card, please, from Kuan Yin for the Divine Feminine Collective. Okay, I'll take that one since it flipped over. I am not the mind, intellect, or body. I am not merit or demerit. I am the pure self. I am. There you go, Divine Feminine. Yeah, transcending duality, okay? Intellect, body, all the segmentation, separation, compartmentalization, duality, deviation, the false dichotomies, okay? Merit and demerit, okay? Yeah, reward and punishment, okay? See it for what it is, transcend it. Okay, now, Divine Masculine. One card, please, from Buddha. Buddha, one card for the Divine Masculine Collective, please. A single card. What is the most important message that the Divine Masculine Twin Flame Collective needs to know right now? For this next week, what is the most important thing that they need to be focusing on? In your humble opinion, Buddha. Amitabha is the cosmic Buddha from which all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas tune into. So it's just a celestial energy, spiritual flow that you can tap into and access wisdom, grace, well, that's not God. Oh, that's Jesus. No. Get off my channel then. I just said my. Oh, I was in ego for just a second. Okay. Hey, man, I go in and out of ego all day, every day. Even in dream time, probably. I don't know. Offend no one and yet speak the truth. Excuse me. Be clear. Be clear with and kind with your words, never harsh. So offend no one and yet speak the truth. So that's another thing coming up a lot is, you know, we can express ourselves with these higher virtues, okay, coming from the higher mind, the higher heart, the higher everything. So don't be harsh with your words, Divine Masculine. Yeah, I had a little bit of a dream vignette where my twin was, I kind of had a open-eyed vision of it was weird, but then it occurred in my dream too, and it was just, you know, just the masculine doing the distorted masculine thing, okay? And I just like got up and walked away and was like, you're being mean. You're not being nice, you're being mean. Whatever I said, you're being a jerk, you're being mean, you're not being nice. And then he was like, you know, came up to me and was apologetic and put his hand in like the small of my back and was, you know, was trying to, you know, there weren't really any words or whatever. It was just energetically I could feel the love and the realizing that he had said something that hurt my feelings. That not that it hurt my feelings, but it's just like, you know, it's not necessary because It's just low vibe, you know? And then it looks like this thing called hurting someone's feelings. So, okay, but yeah, that was a dream. And we're done. Love, peace, and blessings. Have a beautiful week, Twin Flames. I'll see you guys next time. Stay twinny.